So last month I did a fabric haul and I really enjoyed doing it and talking about everything that I bought and what I was going to make with it. So I have gotten a few things together that I bought in the last couple of weeks, and I'm going to tell you about what I'm planning to make. Okay, so last time I kind of showed you guys the different types of fabric, and then I showed you each individual piece in each section. So first thing I'm going to show you is some fleece. I bought both of these in the Remnants, so they weren't planned, but I saw them and I thought I had some ideas for them. So first I got to add to a previous purchase, if y'all remember, fleece of the little ladies planting things, which I also, from last time, I got the ladies planting things in flannel. So I have two cozy fabrics of this now. I still don't have a full idea of what I'm going to use them for, but kind of toying with an idea of like a pajama set of some sort, because this would be comfy for pajamas and this would still be soft and warm for pajamas. But I still really like the little ladies. They're just very, like, it looks like London to me, I guess. Maybe not to anybody else, but to me this is very London. But then the other fleece that I got was this. I thought it was frozen, but then I realized it also had jasmine on it. Where is it? Jasmine is right here. And then I opened it up and I realized it's not frozen at all. It's Cinderella and Jasmine's castle and Cinderella's castle. So that's kind of funny. But this one, I picked it up because it was in the Remnants, and I thought it would be pretty and nice for a lining if I so chose. But for a lining, if you guys remember in the last video, these rainbows that I want to make into a cape, the cape is going to need a lining. So I saw this and I thought, well, maybe I'll use it for a lining. If not, it was $1. So no loss really. And then something else that I got was some knits, some stretchy knits. So they're very, very soft, very, very soft. And they're very stretchy. So these ones are 4-way stretch. I think they're both 4-way. Yeah, they're both 4-way stretch, which I love, 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 love. They are not fun to sew with because the machine doesn't like them, but when working with clothing, they are great because you have a lot of wiggle room with sizing. So I do really like that. And this one, I didn't have any particular ideas. I think this was on clearance, which is why I got it, because it's kind of a random color. But I mean, it's a nice color. It's just like a dark teal color. But this one would be good for shirts, even a dress, bralette tops, different things, because it's stretchy and it's soft. It's really, really soft. So if I make like a bralette, then it will be comfortable as well as like cute. Okay, and then I got the mushrooms because I like mushrooms, and I'm gonna make a top out of this. It's gonna be a top. I know that. I have some ideas to use this with some other fabric that I bought because it would be stretchy. And I was thinking maybe for like a band, for like the underband of a bralette top and different crop top concepts that I have in my head. But I figured this would be also stretchy, also comfy and soft and everything, but it would give it a little something else so that if I didn't want to do mesh, so I bought some mesh, which I'll show you, but if I don't want to do mesh on the whole thing, I could use this as like the band, and that would help bring it some color and tie it together a little bit. But I'll talk about that more later. And I did get some, this stuff is 2-way stretch. It is like fancy tulle. It's gonna be like what you find in the like sort of wedding special occasion fabrics. So I got this one, which has some floral embroidery on it. So it's pretty. It looks nice. Can cut out some parts or use it for a top or something. And then this one is just, I was thinking it was softer when I picked it up. I was thinking it was something else that I bought, but that's okay. But this is a soft, semi-soft, two-way stretch, because it's not stretchy this way, tulle, with like dots on it. So that one looks nice. We'll use that one. And then I got this super cool. I just love this fabric. It's holographic. It is stretchy. So there is some stretch in both directions, which is great. It is, because of it being kind of plasticky, like rubbery in nature, it does have less stretch than, say, this knit material. But it makes it still, it's easier than to sew because it'll catch easier, but then it's still stretchy. So this one, it's going to be a top. It's going to be like a crop top of some sort, multiples probably. It might be some sort of set, but I couldn't pass it up because I really love this fabric. I just love it. Like it's stuff. Okay. So one of the projects that I've been wanting to work on is a series of bralettes and kind of crop top bralette type things. I want something that will come down a little bit further. It won't just be like a bra top, it'll come down a little bit further. But it would be comfortable, no wire, nothing like that. Soft materials, and then lots of pretty embellishments. So some of the ideas that I have is I'd like to try embroidery. So I have some ideas for embroidering like mushrooms and floral designs on the cups and maybe on the band as well. And then I would like to also include like some beading and different things and sequins. I got some sequins. I have some beads that I'm going to pick up. I also am planning to make some beads. I don't know how fast I'm going to get to that project, but my idea is to make small clay beads and have them glazed and everything, and then stitch those in to whatever the piece looks like, either as buttons or just as embellishments or whatever. So far my idea is to have them clasp in the front, but in a decorative sort of way. I'm not sure if I'm going to stick with that for all of them. I'm sure I will have a couple different designs that some will clasp in the back, some might not even have a clasp, they might just be stretch. But so that's the purpose, the little backstory, the idea of why I got all of these fabrics. But I'm super excited because I just have always loved making bralettes and the idea of designing that because I think it's really pretty. And anyway, so I did get a few different colors. So what I did is I picked up some fun colors that I found. They didn't have a lot of colors. And then I got some different skin tone colors. So I got this sort of burgundy wine stain, red wine type deep red color. It's stretchy. You can't really tell because it's so many layers, but it's stretchy. It's soft. It's really soft. And I like the color. Like, it's a nice color that would look nice on multiple different skin tones, but yet it's a color instead of like a beige or a brown, like nude, neutral color. So I like that. And also, it kind of matches this. So, the wheels are turning. And then I got this pretty lavender color. It's purple, so I feel like it would look pretty with like butterflies or floral things. Ooh, some green like foliage would look really pretty. But same idea, bralettes slash like crop top type things. It's soft, it's gonna be comfortable on your skin. That's what I'm going for ultimately. And these, for now, I don't plan on lining them, but I do plan on putting lining in the parts that will be embroidered to help reinforce those areas, because this is very thin fabric and I don't want it to tear if the embroidery is on there and then that part is stronger but then the stuff around it is not. I may have some amount of like lining to prevent that because I don't want that. I want these to last. I want them to be reliable. Okay, and then I also got, so I got two different kinds for the sort of like neutral colors, because what they had was they had athletic wear stuff, which is these. These are 4-way stretch. It's black and then a beige color. But I wasn't really satisfied with just these two colors because like this is this color where it's like, it's a very like yellowy kind of shade. Like it's not, there's no pink tones to it. There's no pink. Camera died. Hopefully the formatting on my phone does okay for this. Okay, so I left off, I was talking about these stretchy mesh fabrics. I think I discussed, this was from the activewear section. It's 4-way stretch, super awesome, but I wasn't in love with the colors. It wasn't exactly what I was looking for, and I really wanted skin tones. I didn't really want beige and black and that's it. I was looking for skin tones and a large range of skin tones. So I kept looking, I found what I was looking for in the wedding special occasions fabrics. And what I found were these. So the difference between the two is that these have little dots on them, which is still very pretty. It wasn't initially what I was looking for, but it's still very pretty and it works for what my plan is. So I got this kind of medium brown color. I got more of this like beigey, but this one's more pink. See, this is what I was talking about. You can see the difference in color. This is more of a yellowy kind of flat kind of color. I don't know how to describe it, but it's more like yellowy. Like it's, this one has more pink hues in it. Like this looks more like my skin tone than this does. You know what I mean? So there's a difference. So I picked up some of this to add in addition to this because I did like this fabric. It's stretchy, it's 4-way stretch, which I love. I already talked about that, so I won't go on. But, so I picked up this color. It's more of a pink tone, undertone beige. I picked up the medium brown and I got a dark brown. And then I also got this off-white cream color. So that one, it's not a bright white. It's just a cream kind of off-white, ivory kind of color. So I got those. And like I said, I have a really great, cool idea. Hopefully it turns out great and cool. But I've been wanting to make bralettes for a long time, and I have this idea to use these to make a series that are embellished with embroidery and beads, hopefully beads that I can make myself because that would add an extra step that's by me that I think would be cool. And then also sequins. I got some sequins. I like sparkles. I don't know if everyone else likes sparkles, but I like sparkles. And I think an extra little glittery sparkle added to this would be cool. So I got those. And then the last stuff that I got was all cotton. So I got a couple different things. I did pick up one flannel this time, only because it was Care Bears. And I looked at it and I was like, I really don't need that. But I thought it would make a really cool, like, kind of quirky, cute kind of top. So you can see it's got a couple different Care Bears. It's very cute, and it just seems like very like childhood memories kind of thing. So I got that, and then I also got some different just cotton printed materials. So I got this one because I thought it was really cool because it's fruit, right? It's fruit, but it's floral fruit. All the pineapples and bananas and everything, they're made out of flowers. So I thought that was really cool, and I really like it. So, and a lot of these, I have the idea to use them as detailing of some sort, or for pieces of these different bralette crop top concepts that I have been thinking of. So like this one would definitely make a really cool top because it would be like very like quirky, and like you could put the pineapple right there and it would look cool. So yeah. So this one, it'll definitely become a top, but I think it would also be cool as detailing for, so I have two major project ideas that have been in my head, keep popping into my head. I have the idea for some different bralettes, some different styles of bralettes, and some different things to make it more embellished and more special. But then I also have some different ideas for overalls. I really like wearing overalls, and I like the idea of having different kinds of overalls that kind of fit every environment, every situation. So I do think this would be cool detailing on a light wash denim overall concept, whether that's a overall dress or overall shorts or whatever, I don't really know, but I think that it would look nice with like a light wash denim color. So I got that, and then I got these bee fabrics. Evidently I bought this twice, so I'm a genius, but whatever. I liked that there was different colors of the same pattern. I thought that was kind of cool because I could have like the same concept in 3 different colors and kind of play around with the colors but have the same kind of design. So I did like that idea, and I did like these different colors. I think there might have been 1 or 2 other colors, but this is what I like the most. I was trying to like tone down on the fabric, but didn't succeed 100%. But anyway, so these ones, same kind of idea. I think there would be all of the cottons really that I picked out. For the most part, I have either an idea for adding it to a top or for detailing in general something, because like this would be cute if you have like a black piece, a dress or overalls or something, and then to have detailing in this, like a small pocket or a line, like the top fold part of a pocket or something. But anyway, so I got those because I really like the bees, and I thought it could go with my bee beads that I showed you guys last month. And then I found this. I just got a little bit of most of these because I thought this was really cool. They're like watercolor birds with flowers, and it just feels very like those Japanese paintings with the cherry blossoms, with like the ink. I forget what it's called, but that style painting is kind of what it reminds me of. Plus, they look like watercolors, and that's still my favorite type of paint, like paintings to look at, but whatever. So I think this would make a very pretty, very like feminine, like blousey looking almost crop top with like lots of like, not lace, but like something like this. So it'd have this maybe around like the straps or something and the neckline, but it would be very feminine, very like girly, very light colors, just like a very pretty, soft looking type top. So I got that. And then I saw these. They're cicadas. I just really like the bright colors. I think they're very fun. I like the bright colors. That's about it. I think it would make a very popping top. I think it would pop. I think it would look really cool. And then I got these. They're like premium fabric, cotton fabric, so it's more expensive, but they're fruit with butterflies. So we've got the monarch butterflies with some like oranges. I really like that pattern. I think it's really cool. There's also ladybugs in there. Just little ladybugs. I like that. So I got that one, and then with that I also saw the lemons with the yellow butterflies that I don't remember what they're called. But then there's also bees in there. So there's a bee right there. So I really liked those. I think they would make cool little bralette tops that they would stand out. It would stand out. So I like that. And then this one, I liked it being like kind of a picnic style with strawberries. So I like that one. This one I think would also look really pretty with like edging like this. Be very picnicky, very like traditional type looking. And then the very last thing that I'm going to show you is I saw this fabric and I was like, that's kind of cool. Maybe I could make something for my dad. I don't know. And then I was like, oh, you know, it'd be really cool. Be really like random, quirky would be if I used this to make a bralette, like crop top thing. It'd be like totally random, like gotta get that redneck kind of vibe going. But so I got that, and I got a little bit of orange, like a hunter's orange, to go with it. So here's my idea. I also got this. Also got some rickrack because you gotta go all in or not at all. So I'm gonna use this for the cups. I'm going to use this for the straps, the band, and I'm gonna do some edging around the cups in this so that against my skin is the orange, and then in the middle, so it'll be like this. Like if that's the cup, it'll be like that. And then the bottom will have this. And then I'm also thinking I'm gonna add this along the edges as well or something. I'm not totally sure where, but I saw this and I was like, you know, if I'm gonna go for this look, it just reminds me of like when I was a kid being up north. For some reason, this feels like what belongs on this. So I'm gonna add it on there. So it's gonna be on there, but it's gonna be cool. It's gonna be totally quirky, totally random and everything, but I'm gonna make it for me. And then if I have some extra fabric, maybe I can think of something to use to do for like my brother or my dad or something. But it's a very pretty, very nice, like deer fabric. And so yeah, I got that, and that's my idea for it, and hopefully it turns out cool. I think it will. This is gonna be kind of my experimenting with using this type of fabric for bralettes and things instead of using stretchy fabric, because the only times that I've really made stuff, well, I have made one bralette once that was not stretchy and it worked, but now it doesn't fit me anymore. So yeah, but I am gonna experiment a little bit more with using this type of fabric because it's just the regular like cotton print fabric, so it doesn't have any stretch. So I'm gonna experiment with that. I think it's gonna turn out really cool. I think it's gonna be totally like eye-catching because it'll be random and quirky and not what you would expect for that type of top. You know, like you'd think like bright colors, like mushrooms, and that's what I would think. But you wouldn't really think to have like a hunter looking thing because, you know, like, but anyway, that's my idea. I think it's gonna be really cool. And that's everything that I got. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to be filming another video for next month because I don't plan on doing any more hauls of fabric. So for next month, instead of a fabric haul, I am going to be showing you guys some of what I already have, what I've gotten in the past, because there is stuff that's new to me that like I got last fall, so it's still kind of new to me, but was pre doing a fabric haul. Anyway, stay tuned for that. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you for watching. Have a wonderful, beautiful day, and I'll see you next time.